When you first look at ChromaGun 2 Die Hard, your first thoughts are probably, oh, that looks a lot like Portal, but with paint. And you're not completely wrong. However, the gameplay mechanics go so much deeper than you'd think, and the puzzles will actively make you wonder how you passed grade school. Developed by Pixel Maniacs and published by PM Studios, ChromaGun 2 was one of my standouts I saw at SGF Playdays. It's a single-player puzzle-solving strategy game with a story that unfolds through comments the director of Chromatech will make at you as you participate in their lab testing. The first ChromaGun released back in February 2016 and had garnered mostly positive reviews from the Steam community. ChromaGun 2 expands on the previous iteration and brings in more modernized gameplay mechanics and levels. There's more verticality now and easier ways to reset puzzles that you may have made some mistakes on, instead of having to reset the whole thing. In addition to painting specific panels and orbs, you're able to remove the paint from surfaces just as easily. I played through the demo that's actually available on Steam now, and I really enjoyed my time in it, even if I felt really dumb with some of the puzzles. Some of the problems start out with you just having to adjust one or two colors to match a wall tile to move some floating orbs around to sit on specific holders so you can advance in the level. After a few puzzles though, the new solutions get more and more complex to solve and test your knowledge of understanding color theory and physics. Color theory, I got. Physics, not so much. ChromaGun 2 does not hold your hand in any way, which I actually really liked. Even the few times I got stumped and couldn't move on for a while, being able to figure things out on my own was incredibly satisfying, especially since once you see the solution, you're often thinking, God damn it, that was right in front of me. No puzzle ever feels impossible, even if you do get stuck for a while. It does, however, teach you to be really observant and look at every corner of a room to make sure you comprehend the full layout of a puzzle. Some puzzles later on will extend far past just one room, so you'll have to keep track of how you're solving the steps leading up to the final phase of the puzzle. For example, you might need to lead one of those orbs into a few rooms to be able to reuse them for the last puzzle. Figuring out how to navigate them through those obstacles throughout the rooms is a puzzle in and of itself. I'm so sorry, I'm so tired of saying puzzle, but that's literally what it is. I really love the color theory aspect of ChromaGun. Most of the combinations make a lot of sense, such as the primary colors, red and blue, creating purple. You'd think it'd be fairly easy to just match colors up to what an orb is already painted or what a wall is painted, but as you progress through each level, the colors will get more complicated since you have to work with some non-paintable areas and have to get creative in order to move orbs around. Other times, you'll actually have to perfectly time painting an orb, wait for it to move, then quickly zap the color from it so that it either stays still or moves to whatever spot it needs to be in with its original color. There are a ton of puzzle varieties that will challenge you to think outside the box. ChromaGun 2 actually also accounts for colorblind players and has various different options to account for various colorblind conditions. You can also play ChromaGun 2 with a keyboard or with a controller since both inputs are fully supported. There's no release date yet for ChromaGun 2, but it's supposed to release later this year, so hopefully we don't have to wait long before it's available. If you're interested, there's a free demo available on Steam that you can play, which actually was the same demo I played at SGF. Let me know how long it took you to get through the demo because it took me a little bit too long, but you know what? That's okay, that's my shame. For more gaming news and previews, be sure to stay right here, and I'll see you in the next one.